Alright, what's up guys? Today we are back with another relatable pedal demo, and we're taking a look at an affordable offering from Earthquaker Devices, the Special Cranker. So the Special Cranker is an evolution from a one knob wonder that Earthquaker Devices came out with a while back called the Speaker Cranker. It had one knob and it was labeled more, which kind of tells you exactly what the pedal was supposed to do. It's just give you a little bit more of the tone that you already have. So they've expanded upon that. You can see the more knob is still here, but now we have a tone and a level control, and we have two modes, two clipping styles included. So again, this pedal comes in right at that $100 mark, along with its cousin and similarly encased pedals such as the Plumes, one of my personal favorites. So again, the intention of this circuit is to give you more of what you already have as far as your tone is concerned with your guitar and your amp. Just give you a little more grit, a little more maybe harmonics, and a little more level. So this is definitely a more unique drive sound, and it is definitely transparent as far as keeping your core tone intact. But let's take a listen and see how this thing sounds. As always, we're using a 2017 Epiphone Les Paul Standard that is stock, and the 2001 Squier Affinity Strat loaded with a Golden Ale set of pickups from Bootstrap Pickups. And as always, we are using a clean-ish JCM style circuit with a greenback IR. Again, the intention of these demos is to give you relatable sounds using gear that you could actually afford. So with all that out of the way, let's get into it and see how this thing sounds. So the Special Cranker is, again, a unique circuit. It's a different sound. And to maintain transparency, wasn't really a sound that I gravitate towards. There's a few things that I kind of wish it did, and that's one, with the more knob all the way down, it seemed to still add a bit of drive, and I was looking for something a little bit cleaner. Not a fault of the circuit itself, just a personal preference. Sorry. I did appreciate the tone sweep. Again, all usable positions. I also appreciate that if you're using this for a boost, there is plenty of volume on tap. Always super important for me. So it can make a fantastic boost pedal if you're, again, looking for something transparent with just maybe a little bit of grit. Now, as you turn up the more knob, there is quite a bit of drive on tap, and I also find that, and I think you could hear this too, the drive characteristics tends to get a little bit fuzzy in those higher more settings, which sounded good, just not a sound that I typically gravitate towards. Now, between the two clipping options, the germanium side, again, a bit softer, something that I kind of preferred. The silicone side, more aggressive, louder. Sounded good, but again, not a drive sound that I'm typically gonna relate to. I did think this pedal did a really amazing job at kind of fattening up some of the single coil sounds that we had going with the Strat. Really just turning it on seemed to kind of lift the signal, but give it a little more body, and that could be super useful for you if you're switching between guitars a lot, or if you're using this pedal as kind of an always on to give those single coils a little more body and a little more thickness. I thought that this did a really good job at that as well. So my favorite sounds out of this were actually with the single coils. Sounded really good. I thought it was able to stay clear while still having some grit and some drive. And I was really impressed by the way that it actually beefed up those single coil tones, even without pushing the volume all that much on the pedal. Now, at the end of the day, I think we did a pretty good job kind of capturing the type of overdrive. It's a transparent overdrive. It's just going to give you more of kind of what you have and give maybe a little bit of sauce, a little bit of flavor on top. If it sounds like something you'd be into, go for it. Again, classic Earthquaker Devices quality here, top mounted jacks, similar enclosure, it's the same exact enclosure as the Plumes. Again, a great product here, just not a sound that I'm typically gonna go with. So I'll definitely suggest this if you're looking for something maybe a little bit different. If you're tired of kind of those overdrives that say they're transparent but still have a lot of EQ in them, if you just want something different, something that's going to add some grit and some harmonic content to your sound, to your existing sound, this might be the pedal for you. It's Earthquaker Devices. It looks great, sounds really good, has some really awesome tones in there, and it might be a really good option for you. So thanks for checking it out today. We'll see you guys in the next one.